The Window by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3. We start the special treatment with prism pearls sprinkled on the cat's body. So these are the prism pearls. And then for version 2, we add electric diamonds that we have sprinkled in the night sky beyond the window. And that's over here together with placing some on the full moon. And for version 3, we've got fireflies, blue fireflies that are sprinkled on the blue areas just to highlight the window. These will glow in the dark together with yellow fireflies that we have placed on the cat's eyes. So these will glow in the dark as well. Simply replace the regular drills that you get for the cat's eyes with the yellow fireflies. Once again, for the window by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3, we have prism pearls, electric diamonds, blue fireflies, and yellow fireflies. By Jeremiah Morelli, version 3 Special Treatment. First, we have lightning diamonds that we have placed on the window in the sky. So simply place your lightning diamonds to really give this window a nice bright light. And then for version 2, we've got two kinds of fireflies. We've got the orange fireflies sprinkled on the orange areas of the tree. This includes the orange ladder, so kind of sprinkle it on the ladder so that you can still tell that it is a ladder when the lights are off, as these will glow in the dark. And then for version 3, we've got blue fireflies that we have sprinkled in the blue areas in the sky so that when the lights are off, it would look like stars. So you'll have a portion of the tree glowing, as well as the sky and the staircase or the ladder. The Lone Wolf by Jeremiah Morelli. Version 3 Special Treatment. We first have prism pearls for the darkest areas on the trees. So these are the shadows that we see over here. We've placed prism pearls. Simply sprinkle your prism pearls in those areas together with this other tree right over here, and also a little bit in the shadows. For version 2, we've got electric diamonds that we have sprinkled on all of the areas representing snow. So that would be on this area over here that has some snow on the tree, same as this one, and also on this one on like the highlights. We've also placed it on the ground where there's snow, just to give it an added glisten, and of course a little bit on these light areas which represents the moon and some sparkle in the sky. And finally, for version 3, we've got the glow-in-the-dark beads, which is called right over here. Sprinkle them in the sky to represent stars, so that when the lights are turned off, you will now have stars shining in the sky of the Lone Wolf painting. So we can't see it right now, but this should show once it is completely dark. So once again, for version 3 special treatment of the Lone Wolf, we've got prism pearls, electric diamonds, and Andersen's Little Mermaid, 40 by 61 cm with free magenta crystals. This is a painting by Medusa the Dollmaker, and we have now embellished it with the DIYMOON shop free special beads, and in this case chosen by the customer is magenta crystals. So when this design first came out, this came with the option of 2 different kinds of free crystals, and she has chosen the magenta. So the suggestion is to sprinkle it in the pink areas, and it's very difficult to go wrong here because the way the Magenta crystals are, you can pretty much place it anywhere and it's going to look like she is glistening underwater. So feel free to experiment with how you will place your magenta crystals, but here is an example of one outcome using your DIYMOON Shop free special beads. Family Picture by Jeremiah Morelli. Version 3 Special Treatment. We start the special treatment with electric diamonds sprinkled in the background. In this example, we've got it sprinkling on the upper part of the background, but you can also choose to place some right over here on the bottom as well. These are the electric diamonds over here. And then for version 2, we've got mahogany pearls that we have sprinkled on the branch that the family is on. So these are the mahogany pearls sprinkled on the branch. And finally for version 3, we've got the glow-in-the-dark beads. These are the yellow fireflies. The background is mostly green. We've got some dark green over here, lighter green, and then we've got the lightest yellow-green areas. Just don't focus on the code, but focus on the color, as the codes may always change, but for the image, the color will always stay the same. So choose the light yellow-green areas to sprinkle your yellow fireflies, and these would glow in the dark. Once again, for Family Picture by Jeremiah Morelli, we have electric diamonds, mahogany pearls, and yellow fireflies. The Reader's Path by Jeremiah Morelli, version 3 Special Treatment. For version 1, we have labradorite crystals that we have sprinkled on all of the green areas. So these are the labradorite. Sprinkle them on all of the green areas in the picture. And then for version 2, we've got yellow fireflies and orange fireflies. So for the orange fireflies, we place them right over here on the orange areas of the picture. For the yellow fireflies, we place them on the yellow areas. So this would be on this section over here, as well as the two lanterns that we see. One over here and another one over here. Those will glow in the dark. Finally, for version 3, we've got electric diamonds that we have sprinkled on the books, which represents the path. So it's up to you where you would like to sprinkle the electric diamonds, but kind of give it sort of an even spread so you have just a little bit on each step, just to make this extra magical. Once again, The Reader's Path by Jeremiah Morelli, special treatment, version 3. We have labradorite crystals, 2 kinds of fireflies, orange and yellow fireflies, and finally, electric diamonds. Snow, so that would be on this area over here that has some snow on the tree right over here. Sprinkle them in the sky to represent stars so that when the lights are turned off, you will now have stars shining in the sky of the lone wolf painting. 2 Black Cats by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3. Starts with magenta crystals that we have sprinkled in the red areas of the caravan. So simply sprinkle it on those areas together with the bottoms of the lamps. For version 2, we now add labradorite crystals that we have sprinkled on the grass. So sprinkle these on the green areas in the picture. And finally, for version 3, we add yellow fireflies that we have placed on the string of lights, as well as on the lamps and on the torch, representing fire and light. So these will glow in the dark, and that should add a magical touch to your Jeremiah Morelli painting. Once again, 2 Black Cats, version 3 special treatment. We have magenta crystals, labradorite crystals, and yellow fireflies. The Fortune Teller by Jeremiah Morelli, version 3 special treatment. We have, for version 1, yellow fireflies that we have sprinkled on the yellow areas of the crystal ball. So that would be this one in the middle, and also a little bit sort of highlighting the ball. So this is the yellow fireflies, as well as this section over here. And then for version 2, we've got auburn crystals that we have sprinkled on the orange section of the ball. So that's over here as well as here. And then for version 2 as well, we add vermilion crystals that we have placed on her red hood. So simply follow this outline that she has on her hood and then sprinkle it in the rest of the areas. That is for version 2. And finally for version 3, we add a little bit of electric diamonds that we use to highlight the reflection of the glow of the ball onto the palms of her hands. So these are the electric diamonds that we've sprinkled right over here, representing that light that the ball is reflecting. Once again, for version 3 of the Fortune Teller Special Treatment by Jeremiah Morelli, we've got yellow fireflies, vermilion crystals, auburn crystals, and electric diamonds. Mistress of Evil by Medusa the Dollmaker in 60 by 75 cm rounds, free crystals, plum and pink ribbon. This is an example of how you can use the free crystals that you get with this painting. Depending on the size of the canvas you have purchased, you will either get more for a bigger canvas or lesser beads for a smaller canvas. So for 60 by 75, this is how much you will be getting of the pink ribbon, which we have sprinkled on her pink collar. The plum crystals have been used to highlight the purple areas of her horns. So the plum crystals for the purple areas of her horns and pink ribbon crystals for the pink collar. Not an ongoing promo that will end soon. It is part of the kit. So for every Mistress of Evil diamond painting kit purchased, it will come with free crystals, and for this it will be for plum and pink ribbon. The Dryad by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3. We have the special treatment with mahogany pearls that we have sprinkled on all of the brown areas. I've sprinkled the mahogany pearls on all of the branches and all of the twigs that surround her. So these would be the mahogany pearls right over here. And then for version 2, we've got labradorite crystals that we have sprinkled on all of the green areas in the picture. So this would be on these areas as well as these areas. Finally, for version 3, we've got fireflies that we have placed on these yellow sort of globes that she's got right next to her. And then feel free to sprinkle random fireflies around her in the green areas so that it looks like she's got some glow-in-the-dark fireflies surrounding her. So if we were to turn off the light, those are the yellow fireflies that you still see very brightly, and they will glow in the dark once it is nighttime. So once again, for Jeremiah Morelli's The Dryad, we've got mahogany pearls, labradorite crystals, and yellow fireflies. You see that? It's gonna sparkle, 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 and then there are the blue sparkles, and those are the sapphire diamonds that we've sprinkled underneath the leaves of the tree. And then we also have more electric diamonds up here in the sky, and some areas that also have the star gems. And then on the bottom we've got mahogany pearls just to give it an extra. Window by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3. We start the special treatment with prism pearls sprinkled on the cat's body. So these are the prism pearls. And then for version 2, we add electric diamonds that we have sprinkled in the night sky beyond the window. And that's over here, together with placing some on the full moon. And for version 3, we've got fireflies, blue fireflies that are sprinkled on the blue areas just to highlight the window. These will glow in the dark, together with yellow fireflies that we have placed on the cat's eyes. So these will glow in the dark as well. Simply replace the regular drills that you get for the cat's eyes with the yellow fireflies. Once again, for the Window by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3, we have prism pearls, electric diamonds, blue fireflies, and yellow fireflies. For the cat's eyes with the yellow fireflies. Once again, for the Window by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3, we have prism pearls, electric diamonds, blue fireflies, and yellow fireflies. Tanya Shatsiva in 100 by 66 cm rounds version 1 special treatment. Starts with electric diamonds sprinkled in all of the white areas. So these are mainly in the background. All the areas that you see are white. Sprinkle the electric diamonds on those areas. This gives it a very subtle sheen. Limbo 100 by 66 cm rounds version 2 now adds sapphire crystals to the painting to give it that starry galaxy look. I've got, hey Zuli, hi, be careful, okay? So this is version 2 special treatment, and basically you place the sapphire crystals in all of the blue areas, mainly on her hair and in the background. Alright, let's move on to version 3. Limbo by Tanya Shatsiva in 100 by 66 cm rounds, version 3 special treatment. Now adds magenta and morganite. Magenta for the red areas, like this large flower on the bottom, and some of the red specks in the galaxy themed background. We also have some pink areas, and that's where we sprinkle the morganite crystals, mainly in the pink backgrounds over here. As well as on some parts of her face to give it a nice shimmer. edge on Shannon in 50 by 75 cm rounds special treatment version 3 now adds sapphire diamonds that we have placed on the sky. So simply place them on the darkest blue areas of the sky, and that would be mainly kind of like this semicircle sort of shape everywhere from here going up, with a lot more of the sapphire diamonds towards the corners where it's really a more darker blue hue. And this just gives it a nice glittering effect, so it doesn't take too much away from the snowy feel of the ground with the rooftop and also the trees, but just gives it an added touch of glisten.
To think I have you, but I don't like to lie. So I lie here while you lie to her. Want to think you have me, cause you don't like to lose, but you lose me like they always do.